Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia and I'm obsessed with stickers and planning, so if you are too, you're in the right place. My channel is full of plan with me's, sticker hauls, and other planning videos. All of my videos have timestamps in the description so you can skip around to different sections and to different shops in my hauls. And if this is your 20th time listening to this intro, you can go ahead and skip this too. All my social media links, including Instagram, are in the description, as well as all the supplies I use and notes about each video. The planner I'm currently using is my standard size vertical planner, which I use for decorative memory planning. I also just want to add a couple quick notes about me since I don't always remember to go into detail in my videos, and for new viewers it can be confusing. So when I mention work, I'm referring mostly to my bookkeeping position at a grocery store, and when I mention Anastasia, or Anna for short, she is my pet ball python. So let's go ahead and get started with this video, and I hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so I have another big haul for you today. As you can see, I have quite a lot to go over. I did wait to start filming until I had a lot, and it all seemed to come all at once. So here we are. I might have to just save some of this for the next haul. We will see. I do have a lot coming as well. I know I didn't buy very much for a very long time, and then I just bought everything all at once because that's how it works with me. So I'm going to put all the flat stuff to the side because I have quite a lot of Simply Gilded to go over first. I did get a lot of like extras this time, and I, as usual, cut out everything that I bought on here so I can reference the name, and you can look it up if you would like in the shop, because I do not ever remember names, and even if they're on here, I will probably not be able to match it to the color, but again, it should be something pretty easy to look up. So here is the extras and the non-washi items that I bought or received. So we have two of the same journaling card as the freebie. I do appreciate that only one of them is like severely dented and the other one is only slightly dented. That's always like been the problem with Simply Gilded. And the reason I got two is because these had to come in two separate cellos because it was just so much, and they also both opened up, like the sides split, and they always do that in the mail. Like it was sent in another mailer, so like I didn't really care, but like please get cellos that don't like break in the mail, and find a way to make your journaling cards not bend. Irene, please. Everybody has this issue. I am gonna do slashies anyway. Like I don't really keep most journaling cards these days, but like who's gonna want to use them if they're this dented? So anyway, there's that. And then same thing for these freebies. Like I'm kind of over these. I don't think anybody else uses them, and like this pattern makes sense for the full box, but not for the icons. That's just such a weird choice, but whatever. I desash these automatically anyway. These two are freebies I actually use because I freaking love bow seals. So we have this pretty pattern in what looks like kind of a dark red foil. I don't really know, but I don't care. I like it. And then this emerald green freebie. Love the color. I still don't like this like bow design. I like the outline bow better than the filled-in bow, but whatever, like I'll still use it because I really only use those on Happy Mail, so they're sent to other people, not to me, so it's okay. I did get this pen as a freebie. Got quite a lot of freebies in this order actually, probably because it's a bigger order, but I do like this pen. It is definitely my vibes with the black glitter background color and then the gold bows. I do love gold, and if I had to choose between white and gold and black and gold is definitely the choice. I just realized that whenever I have to say another word with gold, like I always pronounce gold weird. Like if I'm saying it by itself, gold, I can do it. But if I'm saying rose gold, like you can tell, like I have a kind of, my Texan accent I feel like comes out a little bit with the gold. Like rose gold, like I have an issue saying rose gold, as I said in like a previous voiceover. And black and gold, there you go, there's that gold. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to use this as an actual pen, so I'm going to leave that on there, and I'm not going to do a pen test for you because I think this is going to be more of a decorative pen. I do like to keep nicer pens like this just so I can have them as decorative pen options, like just like laying out on one of my gold bound like planners that I don't really use for anything, or just notebooks that I have. I like to kind of display those, and this would look very good over that. So I'm going to put that to the side and keep that for that purpose. Like I also have some Pen Gems pens that I've gotten for free, that I'm also just keeping as decorative and don't intend to use them. So these two things I did purchase. We have a set of washi cards. I try to kind of buy these where I can, because when I'm sending washi samples to people, I'm always like afraid I'm gonna run out. This is a really pretty backing card. And I think Sage, my best friend, just asked me for like a whole bunch, so I might need more than what I currently have. I just didn't want to take the risk, so I might be sending her some of these, or at least at some point we will see, because like I do have a kind of a big washi collection, so and I like never use it, so I'm happy to send out samples. So it makes sense for me to have more washi cards, especially nice ones. These were just the only ones that were on her site at the time, I think. And kind of similar for sticky notes, I try to pick these up to use when sending out Happy Mail. I like using the notepads that just rip off that aren't sticky. I like using those to like write my name and date when I'm trying to sell stuff and buy sell trades. These I like for like writing messages on and like putting on like kits in their cellos, or for putting on individual sticker sheets. And I like ones that are plain and leave me a lot of room to write, and these are really nice ones. These are the Park Avenue sticky notes. These are oops. I think it's because the border like isn't perfectly centered on some of them. I don't even know or care or notice. Yeah, but you can tell the centering is kind of off on some of them, but like I don't care. Like it's not something you're gonna be able to tell, and these are just sticky notes. And the pattern is really pretty. The foiling is really pretty. It just says notes simply in the corner. This is like my vibe of sticky note. So I am happy to add that to my sticky note collection. That is annoying, but that can be fixed with a little piece of paper from somewhere. So that is that, and that is all of the flat items from Simply Gilded. Now there is one super plush item, so I'm going to go over that next. Hint, hint, it is a juniper plush. This was the only one that I didn't have. This was very recently brought back to the shop in a Mystery Monday, which I do like to check those to see stuff that I missed out on before I like discovered Simply Gilded. And this was one of the things, her very first juniper plushie. This is like the Hawaiian one that was like special edition for when she was doing like a Hawaiian release. I think she went to Hawaii or something. She did a lot of Hawaiian themed stuff. So this was, I'm pretty sure this was the very first juniper for that. So she was the only one I didn't manage to get. I do have I think 4 others. I have just the classic juniper with the pink dress. I usually bring them out when I get a new one, but I'm pretty sure I don't even know where one of them is. So I have the classic juniper. I have the light brown juniper and the purple, or I guess she's dark brown with purple. Sorry, I'm like turning around to look at them. And then I have the white one with the blue like parka or whatever, the winter themed one. And then I have like the brown one with the like buffalo plaid outfit, and that's the one I think I lost somewhere. So that is 4 more. So this will be number 5, and this will mean that I have all of the junipers. I'm super happy about that. And I know I've said before that the next one I was gonna get 2 of and give one to my Snakey Anastasia, because I love giving her little tiny stuffed animals that are just her size. But I'm still waiting for like a more normal one to come out before I do that, like without any like little accessories or like extravagant clothing, like the parka, like, and the one of the parka had like little boots that would like come slightly off. Like I don't want to give her one that's too complicated, because anything that I put in her room, she just like poops over it eventually and then gets it all dirty. And like if like there was a more like the classic juniper, if that one came out again, I would get another one of that, but they just go so fast. So this one, there's only a few left on the website right now as I'm filming, so if you want one, it's probably too late. I don't know when this is coming out, but it's probably too late. But yeah, so I am waiting, and I'm hoping that she's going to release more. I keep like looking at her pre-sales and looking at her upcoming releases and being like, okay, where's the plushie section? Like, let's get more going, because like 5 is not enough, and they do go fast, I feel like. So I mean, clearly they must not be selling that well for her to not make any more, but I'm still hoping. So anyways, this is the latest one. I don't know, I don't get plushies from any other shop. This is the only shop that I buy plushies from. I collect these, and I collect small stuffed sharks for my bed, so I don't know. I just like displaying them randomly around my room and like making people go on a scavenger hunt to find them. Alright, because they're just so cute. Alright, so that is that, and now for the actual tapes. So I do have 2 separate sections here. I have a stack of ones that I'm getting rid of and the ones that I'm keeping. So I am going to go over the ones that I'm keeping first, which is these. So these are like all of the 15mm, because those are the only ones that I feel like I ever use. So I am just selling off all the 10mm as I get them, I feel like, or just like waiting until I have enough to do a lot and then selling off those, because like there's no reason for me to just waste my storage space with saving them and I never am going to use them. Meanwhile, I could be making some of my money back on that. So those I'll show you in a second, but here we have the 15mm. We have our alternative ones over here. This top one is one of the boba ones that was just released. This was a freebie. This was thrown in for me. Like I said, there's so many freebies in this order. 3 washi tapes actually were freebies, as opposed to just one, which is normal. But I am keeping this one because I just recently like became obsessed with boba, and I knew it was gonna happen. Like I've been kind of saving boba stickers over the years, knowing that once I like actually take the time to try it and experiment with it, I'm gonna get obsessed with it. And I am, and I actually even make it at home sometimes. I bought the tapioca pearls that cook in like 5 minutes, and sometimes I'll just make them at home. And it's actually delicious even at home, so, because it's like way too expensive when you get it out. But anyways, I am a boba girl now, and I will be saving this probably to use just on Happy Meal. I know Sage would probably love me to give her this roll because she was the original boba girl, at least in my life, and she kind of like encouraged me to get into it, but I'm keeping this. Sorry. And then I also got the Summer Cottage one. Yep. I feel like this was kind of a St. Patrick's Day release a little bit, but because doesn't it give you those vibes? It's like nice and green. I love green in general. Emerald green is my favorite, but I just like green things. There's not enough green things in the world, except in like nature. We need more man-made green things. I feel like I should unroll this though for you guys, because the design I think is one that is better seen unrolled. See, I say rolled funny too. Like maybe it's just that sound old that like I have to like do the accent on. I don't know. Maybe it's my Texan accent coming out. Like I said, it doesn't really come out anywhere else. So yeah, this is just a really cute. Oh, there's bunnies in there, so it's like kind of Eastery too. I don't know. I like it. I like the cottage woods vibe there. Very cute. And again, this is a decorative roll, so it's one that I'm going to keep for just Happy Meal purposes. The rest are functional that I will try to use in spreads. So I do have the Mermaid simple bow line with silver holographic sparkler foil, and this is this perforated 6mm, obviously. So these are meant to be used as headers, and that's what I bought them for, because I didn't have these specific colors in like for the perforated rolls. I think I probably have similar colors just with the normal bow tapes like that, but I didn't think I had the perforated, so I just threw those in. Even though I do use like these as headers sometimes, this just makes it easier. So there's that, just some fun colors there. And then the rest of these, I'm going to go over these kind of quick, although it might take me a second to look up what the names are. These are all of the gems of the month. I love getting the gems of the month. I get all of them. So this one is obviously my favorite because it is green. It's like a shattered glass green. What is the actual color? Let me see. This is May Gem of the Month Emerald. So obviously I'm obsessed with it because it's emerald. And emerald green is my favorite green, my favorite color. So super gorgeous there. Very shattered. There's a lot of light green in there and turquoise as well. So there's that. That is May. Then we have another gorgeous one. These two are obviously my favorite. Red and green are my favorite colors. Not just because of Christmas, but definitely helps because Christmas is my favorite holiday. But yeah, so this one is July. So that is last month's Gem of the Month. This is Ruby. Yep, Ruby and Emerald. The best colors. And this is just another gorgeous shattered glass red. This is an oops. I don't really know how it's an oops. I can't see it. Maybe there's like ghosting or something that will show up later. Who knows? But just super pretty. I have to have it. I'm just gonna go ahead and separate out the 10mm while I'm here because I'm not gonna use them. 15 or the 5mm I always keep because I don't use those that often, but I want to start doing it more because I have so darn many. and there's just such a nice convenient tape size. Alright, so next we have this light green. I think this one is Peridot. Peridot, however you say that. I think I always thought it was Peridot, but I don't think there's an extra O in there. At least not on the cheat sheet. So it's just a gorgeous light green, same shattered glass hollow sheen to it. I love all shades of green, but I feel like this one especially doesn't show up that often in like anything in the sticker world, or like tapes. So glad to have that, because I feel like that does show up in kits a little bit. And then we have June. Oh yeah, this was August, by the way. So this is this current month's gem of the month, and then this is Alexandrite, which is June, and this is like a hot pink with that same shattered glass effect. Gorgeous. I love all of these, so I have all of them right now, and they're so pretty. I really love the solid foiled ones like better than like these, but I have a good collection of both right now. Alright, so that is that, and now let's get into the more plain 15mm. So here I did get some of the solid foils. Again, like I said, I really love these. These are just ones that I for some reason didn't have. And these are like the metallics collection. I didn't get all of them. I think there were like one or two that I skipped out on because I had like similar colors already, I think. So this one is metallic orange. It really just looks like a copper, and I'm glad to have solid copper. It really annoys me because I have solid, I'm actually going to talk about that in a second, because I something else to show you in regards to that. But be glad to add solid copper to my collection of like kind of solid base foils. So then we have metallic pink as well. It's like the same hot pink. Let's see how close it is. It's pretty similar actually. So we have that, and then we have metallic purple. I love how these names are so plain, because usually they're so creative. But yeah, this is just plain purple. Then we have metallic green, which is obviously this gorgeous emerald green, my favorite color ever. Pleased with that one. And also this metallic blue. This is a solid like royal blue, and I love that as well. So there's our metallics, and then I just got a smattering of other colors that I just saw on her website. I think most of these are probably newer. I can see a lot of these have that same like silver holographic sparkler thing, so these probably all were from the same release, the mermaid release, and then this was from an earlier release. So this is the pistachio with silver foil. This is just a green. All of these are colors that I like didn't have in like the 15mm size in my collection. I think I have like pretty much every color in 5mm, but I didn't have any of these, or like anything close to it, in 15mm, so I'm just kind of filling out my rainbow, as it were. So this is the pistachio. I don't even want to say light green, because like it's clearly different. It's clearly like a pistachio. So there's that with just solid silver foil. And then, oh goodness, so I think I can get what the white is, but the rest of the colors, who knows, because their names are funny. So here you have just a solid white with the sparkler bow. I didn't have like a solid white with silver, although now this looks like hollow. I don't know, do I have solid white with hollow? Who knows? Whatever it was, like I don't think I had one that was like this, so now I do. Alright, let's see if I can, okay, so the mermaid pink bow I think is probably this one, right? So this is just a classic pink. Didn't have this shade of pink. I don't really pay attention to the foil colors when I look up the colors that I need to fill out my collection, so if I'm using a kit that has this shade of pink in it, better hope that this foil matches. But again, I don't care, you know I'm all about a mixed model moment. Alright, purple I hope I can get. So there's one called an Ursula bow, and I think that's this one because of the purple, right? I would have to assume. So got a nice shade of purple there. These two, I don't know, one of them is under the sea and one of them is electric teal, like eel. So I'm gonna guess that's the teal and this is under the sea. Although it could very well be the opposite, who knows. One of these is one of those. So we got our nice light blue and we got our nice, I guess that is a teal. So maybe this one is the teal, right? So we got that. So those are just colors to fill out my collection, and then let's go over the ones that I'm not keeping. So these are all the 10mm of the colors you've already seen. So I will be probably just waiting until I have more and then trying to sell them as a lot again. I just sold all of my old ones made some nice money back on that, so I'll probably try to do the same with those. Keep an eye out on the buy sell trade at some point. I usually sell them for like $1 or $2 a piece, just to make the price more attractive to buyers as a whole. And then here are the other two I'm getting rid of. I did buy these, but I bought these by accident. This is what I was talking about. So I have the solid gold, rose gold, hollow, and now copper. I have all of those in the solid, like, background colors. I do not have silver, and I've never been able to find silver anywhere. And I looked at this listing online, and what it was, let me try to find it on here. It was matte holographic silver, and it had this exact, like, capitalization on there. So I saw the matte silver and was like, that's it. I did not see the holographic, so oopsie. I feel like that's not even the first time I've done this, I feel like. But yeah, so I bought a duplicate of both of these, and I will be just immediately getting rid of both. So I will be putting those into the destash pile. If you know of a silver anywhere, silver 50mm, please let me know, because I need it. It makes me so mad. And then these were also extras that were thrown in for whatever reason. I feel like these are kind of a watermelon, ombre. What's this called? Like confetti, I think it is. The confetti pattern. It's cute, but I'm never going to use it. There's only one confetti pattern I like, and that was like the Christmas one last year that was like solid green with like gold, silver, and like red like confetti dots on it, and it's the prettiest confetti ever, and nothing else can compare. So I'm going to be destashing that as well. And that is everything from Simply Gilded. That was quite a big order. I waited a long time to place it, and it'll probably be a while before the next one, but it had been a while since I had bought washi, and I just cleaned out like so much room in my drawers by selling off the last of my 10mm. So I have more room for all these gorgeous 15mm, and the more money to pay for them. Okay, so I think we have time to get into some of my flatter orders. So let's start with the small and go to big, as I tend to do. Hang on just a darn minute. I feel like I am missing a kit from a shop. Nope, these are actually two separate shops. I thought they were... No, they are the same shop. Gosh darn it, I'll be right back. So we got some orders from Creating&Co here. One of these is like a sub, and I did unsub. I used to be subbed and I unsubbed, but I will still buy the kits a la carte if I like them, which I did this time. So quick disclaimer, I recently got accepted for Creating&Co's new PR list, different from a PR team. I did mention this in a voiceover. I don't know if that video will be up yet, but just a quick recap. So it's like different from a PR team in that, like, how she's going to do it is she's going to like put together a package of new releases every now and then, from how I understand it, and then choose a few people from her PR list to send it to like throughout the year. So I'm expecting like maybe one package a year, and that'll be fine with me. Like, I kind of prefer a low stress PR environment, because like I don't necessarily want to like have to post certain things all the time, but I feel like with this shop it makes sense because I have so many Creating&Co kits. I'm a huge book nerd. This just like makes the most sense for me, I feel like, out of all shops except for like the other top two that I buy from. But yeah, this I feel like would really work, and it would be fun. So we're gonna see how that turns out, but I'm very excited to be chosen because I haven't really been on a PR team before, or like anything like that, so I kind of am happy about that. And I don't really apply anywhere either, but I don't know. I saw this and I was like, this is my opportunity, because I love books and I love like kits, and Paige from Creating&Co is like obsessed with both, and here you go. So we have our journaling card. Every summer has a story. There's all the business info on the back. And then, so this is like a few kits, and this is just the one. So we're going to go over the sub first, which has its own journaling card, which is like the theme of the kit, which is boardwalk books. And obviously I had to pick this up because I live in Santa Cruz, pretty close to the Santa Cruz boardwalk, and I go there fairly frequently, I guess. And so I pretty much try to pick up any boardwalk kit I see, and like boardwalk books, like those are two things I love. So, and that's what it looks like. So like, well, it's not on the wharf, but We have a separate wharf that's like right near the boardwalk, but that is kind of how the boardwalk actually looks. So, of course I had to pick it up. I feel like a lot of people have been doing like boardwalk stuff lately, and I'm here for it. So yeah, we have our double box scene with the boardwalk. Gotta love that. We have our like planner page going on. We have our boardwalk bookstore, which is so fun. We don't have a bookstore at our boardwalk, but we do have one in the downtown area, which is kind of gets a walking distance from the boardwalk. And then we have just our boardwalk entrance, our dolphin statue who is reading a book, our carousel, our signs, street signs, and then ice cream, of course. I do love me some ice cream, especially at the boardwalk. So we have that. Why am I not zoomed in? Because I'm a dum-dum today. Okay, so then we have our deco right here. We have our Exo the dog doing a lot of activities. I've been using him a lot lately. And then our boxes and labels. We have our bottom washi. Love how it's already cut in two, because you can put it together if you would like, or use it separately. I usually put it together. And we have our page of checklists, our sidebar tracker, and then we have our little things and washi strips and headers. Oh yes, the extra page. I love the extra page. Okay, and then we get our extra page of full boxes. I usually pull this out, but I forgot that there was one because it's been a while since I've gotten this up. But I just love all these extra full boxes because I use every single full box, and I love like just putting more and more in my spreads. So we have our clothing flat lay, our cotton candy like booth. Oh, I love that. Love cotton candy. There it is right there. There's a cotton candy, and then boardwalk burgers. Yep, sounds good. Close up of the Ferris wheel, and then the bike in front of everything. It's so fun. And then there's an extra set of date covers for that week. If you want to split this into 2 spreads, you could do that, but of course I never do. And then we have our shattered glass headers. This is actually 30 headers here, so you do get plenty of extras and some more labels. And we do have our reading sampler. So I typically only use the 2 Exo the Dog's reading. I did recently just use one of these when it was her old version, which had one of these that said finish reading on it. I like those. I don't really do the currently reading because these don't really leave me room to write the name of the book or use an icon next to it. Like I can't do both really. So I don't use those, but I do love the little Exo the Dog's reading because I mark reading like 5 days a week, so can never have enough of those. So that is the July 2021 Boardwalk Books kit. Love that. It is so me. And then we have a few kits here. She recently did a thing where she not recently, she does not package her kits individually in cellos, so they are all together, which is fine because I have a ton of extra cellos from previous kits that I've used. I just save them all, so I can reuse them for like shops like these that do it this way, so I like that a lot. So 2 of these kits are kind of similar, so I'm going to go over the non-similar one first. I had different kits on my wish list, but then I went back and looked at it and I was like, no, I'm going to change my mind on these, but I'm going to add these. So I bought the same number of kits at the end, which is so funny. And I am doing a thing where I buy less, so I only bought the base kits here, which are 4 pages. Normally I would, in the past, I would have added on this page with the little things in bottom washi, but I recently have stopped like adding on things where I don't have to, like label samplers, because I have so many leftover labels and stuff that it doesn't make sense for me to buy more, and I like the little things that are one solid color as opposed to these little things better, so it just makes sense for me to not buy that. And as a base kit, these are only like $14.50. So they're super cheap, and it's on like this gorgeous premium matte paper. And I also have stopped buying the shattered glass headers because, again, I have so many glitter headers that I need to use, and I have so many 5mm tapes from Simply Gilded that I can easily just use instead. So yeah, I have so many options there. Okay, so, and also it's kind of hard to put like foil overlays over the shattered glass because I feel like they're meant to go over glitter headers most of the time. You know, shattered glass headers has like a different effect to it, so like there's a lot of reasoning that is saving me money, and I'm kind of happy about that. But yeah, so this one, oh goodness, don't make me try to remember what these kits are called because they only have the numbers on them. Oh goodness, I think this is called Fictional Lovers. Is it, or is it not? I don't even think that's true. Who knows? This is a kit that I bought, and this is the number, so you can look it up by that on her website if you want to buy it. But I just like this one because it was classic fairy tale, and I just love the vibes I was getting. I love the color scheme. The quote box says, "I like my lovers tall, dark, and fictional." We have our classic Once Upon a Time fairy tale book. We have our Sword in the Stone right here, so I know what that is from. We have what looks like a crystal ball with a castle in it, and I love that. I love that it's a crystal ball, and I love this castle. It's gorgeous with the bridge. That could be like any fairy tale. We have this, which reminds me so much of Beauty and the Beast. This like castle with the books. Like, tell me that's not Beauty and the Beast, which is my favorite thing ever. So I love that. We have our bed, which is like Sleeping Beauty. We have like Cinderella's carriage over here. We have a beautiful quill on a book, and then a crown and a chair. So it's just like generic fairy tale, and I always love to have generic fairy tale kits to mark when I'm reading a movie or watching a book that I don't have a specific kit for, but like is a fairy tale. So perfect. And again, that's one of the reasons I have so many freaking like anytime reading themed kits from the shop, because that's just so applicable to my life. Like, that's me. So I have so many. I have more anytime kits from creating&co than anybody else. So here we have our Deco, and we have EXO. It was going to be replaced by Booksy, I'm pretty sure. Which is fine with me, because I like EXO the dog as a character, but like I'm not really a dog person, I'm a cat person. But like I'm also a book person, so if the character is going to become a book, that is fine with me. Then we have our labels, and then we have our bottom washi. I love this floral that she does for her bottom washi a lot of the time. Like, it's just such a nice floral. Like, if you've seen my edited photos on Instagram, like I use flowers as like my like photo clip art around the planner spread. I have never changed that since I started doing that, because it's just so, and I just change the colors each time, and it's just so classic and it works. So I love a good classic flower design. So that is possibly fictional lovers, definitely that number right there. So there's that, and then these two are kind of like true crime related, and I don't think I was gonna get, I think I was gonna get this one. This is the noir kit, like film noir or like book noir, whatever she called it. I think it has noir in the title. This one I was already gonna get because I like the vibe of film noir. I haven't really seen anything that like could be classified as film noir, except for one episode of Adventure Time, which I loved. Adventure Time is my favorite like cartoon. They did like a film noir episode, and it was so funny. I loved it. So like, I don't know, I'm into those vibes, and I just like this, so I'm gonna like try to watch some kind of film noir and use this. But yeah, we have our like all our detective stuff going on here. I like the dark vibes of it. It's just so funny. So I can't really describe to you what is in the boxes necessarily, but you can see what's on there. There we go. And then we have our deco, everything else on there, our labels, and then our bottom washi. So we have like pages for the bottom washi, which is super cool. There we go. Something noir. And then this one, which I think I did throw in, this is like a way older kit. I think it's probably like about to leave for shop. Like, this will be the first ones to go. This is like called True Crime, I think. And I did get this because I have always been obsessed with My Favorite Murder since I learned about it, the podcast, My Favorite Murder. You may have heard of it. But I recently just become even more obsessed. Like, I listen to it all the freaking time. Like, when I don't have YouTube videos to watch, that I can just have on the background, I will put on My Favorite Murder podcast. I'm only on episode like 130, I think, from like years ago, so I'm still catching up, but like I always have it on. And when I film, I always have it on, and often now when I'm at work or walking home from work, I'll put it on too, even though I'd like to do other stuff during that time. I've just been pulling this out more and more, so I'm like, I have to get this kit, because true crime stuff, I don't know, I'm like actually really into it. Like, I don't memorize anything, I don't look up stuff on my own, but I watch YouTube videos on it and listen to podcasts on it for entertainment. So I don't know, it's I just love that stuff. I find comfort in that stuff. I'm for the same way I watch horror movies. I don't know, it's just, you know, if you know, you know. Like, there's a lot of you that are like me, and then that's what we take comfort in. But yeah, so we have all our true crime stuff here. We have our crime scene, our case notes, our German Shepherd, love those. Not as much as Huskies, but I love them. Breaking news on the TV. We have our missing posters on the milk bottles, which are from ages ago, I feel like. Our police car. And then what looks like podcasting stuff, which is super funny, because I feel like that's a little nod to My Favorite Murder, maybe. And then a microscope for like in the lab, so that's fun. And then we have our deco over here. Labels and boxes. This isn't enough labels and boxes to get me through, but again, I have so many extras that it's just like, it's fine for me. And then we have our bottom washi with our crime scene tape. So there you go. That is true crime. I don't know why I'm just making it harder for myself over here. So there's 4 kits from Creating & Co, and there will always be more. I don't order that often. I kind of like to wait till it builds up to like this many kits before I order. But I'll definitely be seeing more in the future because again, love her shop, love her kits, and now I'm on the PR list, so woohoo. Okay, so I think we have time to do a little more. So what are we gonna pick? Alright, I have 2 orders. One is enormous, this one is smaller, so we're gonna go over the Once More with Love first. I don't often place Once More with Love orders either. I have friends like Sage and Nessa who order all the time, and I just don't. I have a wish list that's like 60 sheets long from like forever ago. I started it a long time ago with like sheets that I wouldn't need for a long time and just haven't bought them yet. So most of the sheets on there are just stuff that I just don't need, so they're gonna hang out on there a little bit longer. But every now and then I go through and like see if anything applies to me currently, and then I'm like, okay, now it's time to add that, and if there's new releases that I need, I'll add those. So here's my chunky stack from everything that I decided was now something I needed. And then here's our journaling card. I've loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. Yep. And then we have our thank you message on here. I'll let you pause and read that if you would like. I like how she changes that up every now and then, and it's always so personal. I think I did put Super Oops as the message, but I don't see it on here, so I don't know if it went through, and either way I don't really care. Sometimes she just doesn't like give me one because I think she like runs out or something. I don't even know, who knows. I don't really care because a lot of the time it doesn't apply to me. But here we have our July sampler. I really like wish I had gotten the June sampler because that's the one that had Luca stickers on it, and I haven't seen Luca yet. I actually I don't know if she's made Riot into a sheet yet either, because I need that because I've seen that. But like I wanted the Luca stickers too, because like, you know, who else has them? She's the only one who does that with new releases. But she did say she had that on the docket to make it into a full sheet at some point, so hopefully we'll see that soon and I can buy that. But in the meantime, here's the July sampler. So we have like what looks like keys to a new house, which is fun for like moving and stuff. I forget what this is for. It was for something specific, but I'm sure you can ask around and find out what that is. This one, I don't know either. It's like smelling something, but for me it would be like allergies. And then we have a little important banner on there. And so let's get into my order. I didn't open this or organize it at all, so it's not any particular order. And I usually do. I used to do that, and then I stopped because I just like didn't care, but here we are. So there's some random mini sheets thrown in here, so let's just go get into it. We have our sushi. I've been trying to buy more smaller icons, or smaller doodles in general, because I'm trying to use more little things, and I'm trying to make sure things fit properly in my planner and don't overlap and like cause a huge mess. I hate that look, and I've been better about it recently, and so I've been trying to buy more smaller icons to facilitate that for myself. So that's why I have a really tiny sushi icon, just so if I only have a little thing to mark it, I can use that. And then what the heck is this? I don't remember ordering this. Happily Ever After Princess. This must be new. This must be like a new sheet with her like latest princess release, because I feel like I have all of these stickers already just on like different sheets. Oh, but this one, like there's like a little sidekick for each one, so that must be the new thing. So I don't know. We have Rapunzel, and then Pascal, and then we have Cinderella, and then Jacques or Gus Gus. We have Belle and Chip. Oh, this is an exercise in memory. We have Snow White, and then an unnamed bird. I don't think any of the birds were named. And then we have Tiana, and then of course Naveen the Frog Prince. And then Jasmine and Raja. I will always remember her because I love tigers. They're my favorite animal. And then Mulan, and then Mushu, right? Mushu. Ariel and Flounder. Pocahontas and Miko? Miko. I used to never be able to remember his name, but then I tried to make an effort, and now I feel like I've forgotten it again, but I think it's Miko. I just did a spread on Pocahontas, so I should know. And then Aurora. I'll always remember that. And then, the three fairies. Don't remember those names. Don't ask. Not gonna happen. But yeah, it's just fun to have like another princess sampler, even though I feel like I have all these stickers already somewhere else. I do go to my samplers first. I have like a whole like Disney princesses like in general section, and then I have sections for all the individual ones. I feel like we need to zoom in more again. So, another random food doodle. We have pie this time. I like never eat pie, but I thought this could also be used for like a savory pie. So that's kind of why I kept it, or why I added it to my cart. Because like shepherd's pie, pot pies, I eat a lot of those, I feel like. So, but sweet pies are also delicious. Then we have karaoke. I did not get this for karaoke. I just got this to mark whenever I like jam out to like a bunch of songs, because every now and then I'll like get a bug that I need to sing along to songs, and I'll just look a bunch of stuff up on YouTube and just sing along with the lyrics, and it's super fun. That's like an activity for me very occasionally, but I always feel like I need more stickers to mark that. So there's that. I'm not like a great singer, but at least I can stay on key, and I can usually keep tempo. And then we have Carnival Fair. This is one that I requested from her, so I'm super pleased that she did it. I honestly just wanted more roller coaster stickers, and I love how we have a big version and a small version, because, you know, the boardwalk. And I feel like people do more fair stuff than like amusement park stuff in general. So there's a lot of stuff that doesn't apply here, like the little carnival tent. Honestly, that might be the only thing that doesn't really apply, because there is a carousel there at the boardwalk. Tickets don't really apply, I guess, either. There is a Ferris wheel. There is cotton candy, although nobody sells them in these carts anymore, I feel like. This is funny, because this is one of those like strength testing things that we actually did with Aurora the other day. And that ride is also one that we did the other day too. So there you go. She loves those kind of rides. And those are Bumba cars. I haven't done that and I just don't think I will. There's winning a stuffed bear. She actually got a bear from a claw machine, so again, appropriate, and I actually probably will use that to mark that. And then cotton candy balloon, so that's super fun. So yeah, I love it when she does requests. It's so fun. So there's more options for you on that. Then we got mosquitoes. Everybody is doing mosquito sheets these days, which is appropriate because mosquitoes are out in full force, and I have 6 mosquito bites behind my right knee. I have several elsewhere too. I have one behind my left knee that's super bad. That's like the equivalent of the 6 behind my right knee, but they really freaking love my right knee. So I am in mosquito bite hell lately, and this sheet will be appropriate for that. Although there's like a whole bunch of other shops that are coming out with mosquito sheets too. So like Papershire just came out with one. I forget what other shop, but like they're frequent. Got some seasonal stuff too that this is new stuff. I just felt like I wanted it like sooner rather than later, because I am a year behind in planning, so I'm kind of getting into the seasonal stuff, so I just wanted to have these as options. So we have a Halloween planning scene. I like how this is kind of smaller, so it's more like 3rd box size, so it's not going to take up too much space in the box anymore, as opposed to the way they used to be, which were more like half box size. So I love that. Halloween planning, super fun. We have Christmas Happy Meal. I don't have smaller Christmas Happy Meal stickers really that much at all, so this was something like I actually needed to fill out my collection. I have a ton of big Christmas Happy Meal stickers, but I needed these, and obviously it's like appropriate. It's like necessary. And then holiday planners, again, I just really wanted like small versions of these types of stickers, and Once More Love is great for having small versions of things. So then we have a fireplace couple scene. This is just so sweet. I don't think it refers to like any specific activity, but it'll be cute to like put in a sidebar or something. Then we have our laundry banner. I don't know why I'm obsessed with laundry banner stickers. They're so hard to use, I feel like, but when you use them right, like when you get the script underneath it just perfect, like it's just so satisfying. I don't know, they're so fun to use. I love banner stickers. Halloween mugs. This must be new. although I feel like I have Halloween mug stickers aplenty, but they must be from other shops. Or maybe she had some last year. And this is just like a different set of them. I don't know. But like, as somebody who drinks coffee every day and tea or boba or hot chocolate or alcohol in addition to that every day, I definitely need more mug stickers. So those are super fun. Love that. We have our holiday mugs as well for the same reasons. These are probably going to be used mostly for hot cocoa, which I actually only drink pretty much during winter. Although I make a mocha every weekend, so I put coffee in it. I don't even know if I'll drink hot cocoa by itself again now that I am a coffee drinker and I put coffee in everything. So we also have a mini occupation. I've already gotten 2 of this sheet, but I'm almost done with the second one, I think. So I just got a refill for that to mark when I was a cashier last year. I haven't been a cashier for like half a year now, but again, I'm super behind in planning. Just want to make sure I didn't run out. We have meal prep. Again, I don't have like smaller meal prep stickers, and I know this is like just generic cooking. Like, I could use it for cooking, but I don't know, the fact that it says meal prep means I'm gonna put it in the meal prep section, which does not have a ton of smaller meal prep stickers. So it's just a reason for me to actually use that. I don't know why I have meal prep and cooking in a different section. I don't know, because there's a lot of like meal prep little like Tupperware container stickers that I put in that section. All right, rainy day. I just really needed small rainy day stickers. I had big ones, and this is something that I put in a little thing pretty much every time. So I need smaller stickers that are little thing size, and there you go. I love all of these. I got ballerina. I've had to like stop buying ballet stickers from shops because I feel like I have so many, and I probably have ballerina 1.0. Like, there's no way I don't. But like, because I like ballet workouts, but I almost never do them. So I have way too many ballet stickers. But there's another. All right, so this we have angels. I have a whole angel section for whatever reason. It's like angel / funeral / like grieving. It's like everything to do with that. So I'm just buying more stickers to fill it out because I don't have a ton of sheets in that section. I think I'll have only 2 sheets of like actual angels. So there's another sheet for that section. Then we have heartbreak. I put off buying this sheet for the longest time because like I didn't want to acknowledge that heartbreak was like a part of my life. But now it's been a part of my life just so many times recently. I have to. So didn't want to buy it, but I want to be able to mark stuff properly. And then I got family time. I got 2 options. So we have family time multi. This is like for family reunions and stuff because my family on both sides is enormous. So when I went to Lake Tahoe the other day and we like chilled at the house for a little bit, like this is kind of what I got specifically to market that. So just, you know, chilling and having family time with all the 1 million members of my extended family. And then I got just the 3 of us, which could be used for me and my parents, or me and Gilbert and Aurora whenever I was marking them, or whenever I still have yet to mark them. And then we have, let's do this. So appropriately, next is the comforting sticker. I like that this happened because it's like if you have a partner or a friend who's like going through something and like you're grieving with them or just consoling them, like you need a sheet like this. So here we go. That could be used for like any kind of misfortune or tragedy or anything. And this did happen very recently in my life. So I'm glad I have that to mark that. And then hay fever, of course I got the allergy sheet because my allergies are crazy, and I've been using mostly like sneezing stickers from like sick day sheets to mark allergies, but I like having dedicated allergies sheets to pull from. So there's that for that. And this is another thing that shops are like doing more of lately. Mosquitoes and allergies are like the 2 things I'm seeing everywhere now. And then we have our 2 latest pop culture sheets. Makes me mad because I know that she teased 2 sheets right after this that were Alice in Wonderland, which is my favorite thing in the world, and then I cannot stinking remember what the other one was. It's gonna make me mad that I don't know what it was, but it was another like pop culture thing that I loved, and I'm like mad that I got this because I know I'm not gonna place another order until like my wish list gets a lot bigger. And it's not going to be for a while, so I'm not going to have those sheets for a while. But at least I have these that were the latest ones when I placed the order. So we have I Can Go to Distance, which is Hercules, which is so funny to me because I just recently did a spread, like the last spread I did, I had to use a Hercules sticker. And I don't even remember where I got the Hercules. Oh, I got it from a Some Little Things sheet. The only Hercules sheet that I had was from Some Little Things, so I had to grab that one. But I was like, where's the Once More with Love version? Because she has versions of everything else. So here it is. It finally came out. It finally exists. So here's the Hercules one. We have Herc, Meg, Hades, Phil. Don't remember their names. Are they like Pain and Panic or something? I don't know. I have seen this movie a few times, but it's just not at all memorable to me. But are there even Hercules kits that exist? I think there are. I think I might be using... No, I think I was gonna use it, but I went with like a different Disney movie instead, because I was going through a phase last year where I was just watching them all in a row. But yeah, glad we have the whole sheet anyway. And then same for Hunchback, because this is actually one of my favorite Disney movies ever. It's just like, it's so dark and I love it, and I love the music. I'm obsessed with it. I sing the song out there like probably once a month at least. I like get the bug to like look it up and sing it. So I just love this. So we have Quasimodo, Esmeralda, can never remember his name, don't care. Then we have the 3 gargoyles, and then Judge Claude Frollo. So there's that. Is it Phoebus? Captain Phoebus? It's a miracle if that would be right, but I don't care about him. So yeah, I'm glad that that is happening, and I'm glad that she's doing more Disney stuff and more Pixar stuff. So that is actually everything from Once More with Love. Oh my goodness, I'm excited about all of that. It's going to be super useful in upcoming spreads. And yes, so I think we have time for the last bit. I'm actually staying up later than I wanted to, but I think it'll work out better in the end. My sleep patterns are like weird in that they work out. So next I have Papershire, and this was a chunky order because it's been a while since I placed a Papershire order too. I kind of waited for it to build up a lot. And I was waiting to get all my couple stickers all at once, and she did come out with new ones, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity. And now is a perfect opportunity for me to tell you the current state of my situation, which if you have watched my videos, you know that I kind of hate talking about like personal stuff, like relationships like that. I don't know, it's just something that I like to be private about in public. Like I don't post about that on social media like at all really, except for like photos every now and then, like very rarely. But if you remember from previous videos and Instagram posts, like one previous video and one previous Instagram post that I made on it, Gilbert and I have been going through quite a long rough patch lately, and that we did break up last month, a month ago, for a couple weeks, and then we got back together, and it's been going great for this past month. It's been amazing until a few days ago when it was no longer amazing, and we are now kind of going through the same breakup pattern. So it's not quite officially done yet as I am speaking, but it's pretty much there. Okay, so real quick, this is voiceover Alicia butting in with some recent updates, because this is a few days later, and basically we have decided to take a pause, like a planned break, as opposed to last time, which was like we weren't sure whether we were gonna, talk again or get back together. This time we've decided, both of us, that we are going to take some time, like maybe a month or so, and then we're going to talk after that. Don't know if we're going to, get back together and try to continue this after that time, but we're definitely going to talk, and I'm pretty positive about the whole situation overall. I'm like pretty happy about it. I think it's going to be good for both of us, and I think we might really have a chance after that. So I am going to be pretty positive, more so than last time. I am not going to stop planning. I'm actually going full force with the planning thing because now I have a lot more time to do that, and I'm really excited about getting back into that sort of thing. So for at least 9.5 months, I'm going to be able to use these couple stickers of me and him. And I feel like that kind of justifies it, because that's a long time to be marking somebody in your planner. And we hung out a lot and did a lot of stuff together, so I feel like I'm going to get some good use out of these stickers, get my money's worth. But yeah, I don't know, it's not going to be quite like last time where it's going to be kind of painful to look through it all, because I have a ton of great memories to mark with these stickers, and I'm so happy to mark them. So it's not going to be quite as painful, I don't think. Anyways, here's our large journaling card. Should zoom out so you can see the whole thing. No coffee, no wakey, which is super true. Although even after I drink coffee, oftentimes I don't wake up. I take a nap right after drinking coffee, and then I end up like feeling more awake like 2 hours later. But I just love this whole breakfast spread here. That's so delicious looking. I wish my breakfast started off that day, or I wish my day started off with that breakfast every day. Alright, so here's this order. I have not opened it or gone through it. So let's find out what I ordered. Then here's like the mini journaling card. This looks like a new format, so I guess you can kind of write something on the back if you wanted to. And then here's the front. I love how good her designs look when they're blown up this big, because some shops don't have any like shading and stuff, but she does, and you can see it a lot better when the images are blown up. So her journaling cards are really bomb for that reason. So there's that. We got some freebies as usual. So we have our all orders freebie, which is just like basically like clipboards, just like labels and things to write on. I don't use this style, so I will be destashing that. We have our 20-pound order freebie, which is more Bun and Bear, Vanilla and the Bear character. Super cute with the both of them. I think I'll be giving this to Sage because I don't really use these stickers that much. I prefer, like, if I'm doing stickers of like people hanging out, I want stickers that look like those people, not necessarily animals. So I try to tend more towards that. We have our 40-pound order freebie, which is like little washi tapes, which are super cute. Again, I'll be getting rid of that. And we have 60 pounds, which is like floral gardening, like dividers, kind of marquees, I think she calls them. I wouldn't typically use this. I wouldn't use it in a spread, but I feel like I might want to use these in a sidebar at some point, so I'm going to save these. Then we have 80 pounds, which is Vanilla doing various things. We have nail polish, makeup, lotion, and then more makeup. I will be destashing that because I barely ever mark using makeup, and I have plenty of stickers for that because I rarely ever mark it. Then we have 100 pounds, which is stamps. These are super cute, although I think stamp stickers are kind of weird. Like, I don't understand why they exist. We have that. All right, now let's get into couples time. So there is a bunch of other random crap scattered throughout here. There are some things I didn't get because Sage already said she got them for me. There's like a couple sheets. I forget what they are. But I think, like, I don't know. There are a couple pop culture sheets, but she'll send those to me at some point. I was just distracted for a moment because I also asked for the Facebook freebie and the PR freebie, and I didn't get them. And I feel like that's very common. I feel like Sage had that same problem recently, that like the note didn't go through or something. And I feel like because there's no special code you're supposed to do now, you're just supposed to like mention you're in the Facebook group and mention the PR girl's name. So like I thought before that that's why I wasn't getting it, but like I realized I haven't gotten them in like the past 2 orders, so like maybe they're just not going through or whatever. But like I'm not gonna make a big deal about it because like I wasn't really gonna use the PR freebie anyway. I was gonna give it away. So sorry, Nessa, I would have given it to you if I'd gotten it, but I'm not gonna like ask Sunny about it. And I don't even remember what the Facebook freebie was, so whatever. I don't care. I already got enough freebies here. Like, I don't care. I don't even like barely use freebies anyway. Alright, so let's get into it. So it's just random stuff in like whatever order. So there's gonna be a couple stuff randomly interspersed with everything else. So here we go. We have couples dancing. These are rather large stickers, but like, I don't know. He was trying to teach me to dance, and like, I think was still into the idea before, you know, the recent events went down. Like, we were kind of dancing at the restaurant the other day because he's super into it. So I don't know, I feel like I can use this to mark the times when he was teaching me to dance. So there's that. We have moving. I did move very recently. I forgot to fix it. It's been a fun few months, y'all. So I like these. I like how her nanas are a lot smaller now. These are so much more usable, especially for little things. So this can be used for that sort of thing. Why did I get 2? This feels like an accident. Oh no. Didn't I place an order? Didn't I throw stuff in here for somebody else? I think some of this is for Sage. I'm sorry, Sage. I don't remember what stuff is yours. Whatever stuff I don't recognize that I bought is yours. So I'm gonna look up later what I was supposed to get for you. Usually I wrote it down somewhere, but I didn't write it down. Anyways, here we have Meal with Family. This is super cute. I was gonna use this to mark like when we were eating with Aurora. Definitely the picnic, because we went on several picnics, so I can use that. I think we only ate at a restaurant like once, and I have a different sticker in mind for that. And then sleeping, again, I need more nap stickers always, so glad I got these and that they're a good size. Coffee, obviously. So there's that. We have some like frappuccinos in there too. Some Starbucks mugs, even though I don't go to Starbucks really anymore. And we have anxiety. I don't get anxiety too much, but it's just a useful sheet to have. We have just a couple daily activities, just like hanging out with coffee. Yep, just those two things. I feel like that hair is black and then that hair is like a lighter black, right? They look different. Then we have a couple date night. I like how these are smaller. So I have just like cuddling and then at a fancy restaurant. I don't think we ever did go to a fancy restaurant. Like, I paid a lot of money to like buy half of a suit for him that we were going to wear to a fancy date night, and we never got the chance, and now I'm really sad because he looked good in that suit. But I never got to see him in the suit. Apparently he did. He told me that it fit really well, so I was excited to see him because I paid for it too. Like, I paid for half of it. But, you know, whatever. It doesn't do to think about that. So we have couples dinner. It's just anytime we ate dinner together, went out to eat. Mostly we got takeout because we were dating mostly during the pandemic. So we just got stuff to eat in my room while we were watching TV. Hugs, just generic hugging, super cute. Kisses, same thing. I don't even know when I would use just generic hug or kisses, but they're cute, so I got them. Then we have couple lounging, so just like reading, which he wouldn't be caught dead reading, so that one is not so applicable. But we have like cuddling in bed with coffee, and then just like sitting on the couch. Again, I don't really know what I would use any of these. Like, if we were living together, maybe this stuff would come up more, but we never quite got to that point, even though we talked about it a lot. Couple mealtime, again, just like eating, cooking food there, which is cute. We never really got to do that either, even though it was in our plans to cook together. Couple movies. We only went to the theaters like twice, and they were both with Aurora, but could just use these for watching movies at home too. Then we have sleeping. I was going to use this to mark our sleep-in Saturdays that we would have, because Saturday was like the one day that we both had off work, so he would like come over and we would get to sleep, and that would be our only day where we would get to sleep in. So I'll mark that quite a lot. And then we have besties. This one I think is for Sage also, I think. Pretty sure. Put that over there. Then we have dog walking. I just got this to mark when I go visit my parents and I walk their dog with them. So it's the only time I walk a dog, because I don't do dogs really. And then cat lady. Yep, this is me. This is more of who I am. And I got this also to mark when I go to their house and play with both of their cats, because those are the only cats in my life right now. And I like how there's two cats in both of these stickers, so that's like appropriate. So here we have some couples hugging again. Nice and small stickers. And then we have consoling. So this is like the same as the Once More with Love sheet about like just consoling your partner. So there's that. These are a little bit bigger. These are enormous, the snow couple. So just like looking outside at a snowy day. Of course it doesn't snow here, so it's not super applicable, but I don't know, I just got it anyway. Christmas couple. We did do like a bunch of Christmas stuff last year, so well, there you go. Festive couple fireplace. I think this is a new sticker, but it's super cute. Again, I don't know like when I would use this specifically. It's like we don't have a fireplace, but they're like we never use it, but it's cute. Christmas couple part 2, just like hugging and stuff during Christmas, exchanging gifts. And then we have drinking. We do have drinks a lot. Usually it's wine, but sometimes I'll make us like White Russians or whatever. And then festive cooking. Again, we never really did this, but so there we go. And then best friends. This is definitely for her. Why did I put that in her category when this is the one that's for hers. So yeah, she got this friend sticker. I don't know why I'm showing her stuff. Usually I put this aside. But yeah, that's what she got. Alright, I got the bubble tea because, like I said, I'm like obsessed with boba now. So I need all the boba stickers. So there's that. Snake. I'm so glad she did a snake sticker. This doesn't look like my girl Anastasia because my girl is a cinnamon ball python. So looks kind of like a normal, but she's darker brown and she's like got that ombre going on. This is a different morph. I don't know what this one would be exactly, but this is an orange morph. But I still got it to mark snake stuff because I love snake stickers to mark my girl's activities. And a mouse. I actually got this partly to mark her stuff too when I order rats for her. I can mark it with rat stickers or mouse stickers. And also to mark books or movies that feature mice. Like I'm reading the Redwall series now, which primarily features mice as the main characters and other woodland creatures. So I can mark whenever I read Redwall with this. I think they're making a Netflix series on it too, which I really hope they are because I would like die for that. So that's perfect for that. We have fast food. I mainly got this for breakfast sandwiches because there's 2 rows of that. Well, also for pancakes because I love pancakes, but I am obsessed with breakfast sandwiches too, so need that. I like the ones with croissants, but like, you know, you can tell this is a breakfast sandwich, so I can use it for that. Mario Party and Super Mario. I feel like I already have some of these sheets. No, I have like another Mario sheet. But for some reason I guess I didn't have these. But yeah, I like to play the newer Mario games, so these are just to mark that. Even though I don't play Mario Party anymore because I only played that when I lived near all my friends and we would play it. And now we all live across the country. But I'm still going to use it to mark like Mario related things, Mario games. And then we have vanilla walking outdoors, so this is like for hiking. And then I guess like picnicking kind of, and then just sitting outside, and then at a campfire. Super cute. Here we have chicken, something I can't pronounce and won't try, but I think it's really just chicken tenders, and I'm obsessed with chicken tenders too. Any form of fried chicken I am now obsessed with in my adult life. Was not as a kid, but now I am, so. And of course I had to get the chicken sandwiches too, because I am a hoe for Popeye's chicken sandwiches. That's the one thing I love more than anything. It's a good old Popeye's chicken sandwich. And I can use these to mark nuggets from McDonald's, because I do get those sometimes too. And then there's some pop culture stuff. So we have the Avengers. Always relevant. So we do have a Raya sheet. So I do have at least something I can use to mark Raya. Even if I don't have the One Smart Love sheet. It was a cute movie. Not my favorite, but it was cute. I feel like newer Pixar, or Disney and Pixar stuff, I feel like I'm just going to say that every time. WandaVision. I haven't started watching this yet. This was the next one that me and Gilbert were going to watch when we finish Mandalorian, which we are kind of halfway through. Again, I don't know if that's going to happen, that we're going to watch it together, but I am going to watch WandaVision at some point, so there's that. Here we have Lemon Love. I got this just for lemonade, because I do love making lemonade during the summer when it's super hot. I'll make a batch. So there's that. And then some festive stuff, I guess. So we have festive chores. So like baking, watering the plants, going grocery shopping during Christmas. I feel like a lot of the sheets I didn't actually intend to buy, but they just ended up in here anyway. Like the vanilla outdoors one, I feel like I didn't mean to buy that. And this one I feel like was an accident too. But here it is. Just like, I don't even bake that much during Christmas, and I definitely don't water plants because I hate plants, but who knows. I like their festive groceries, so that one is fun. I want a whole sheet of those. Then we have jacket potatoes, as they say in the UK, I think, which is just baked potatoes, which I love. But like, I rarely eat them, but like now I'm craving one, so I need to eat those. Lamb roast. I do get lamb when I go to like Mediterranean places a lot, so that'll be used for that. Like when my parents visited recently, we got lamb. And then Bun and Bear Valentine's. So I just liked all these Valentine's cute activities, so there you go. Winter couple, for obvious reasons. Vanilla Christmas cards, yep, love these. I love making a Christmas card with like photos and then packaging it all up with my decorative Simply Gilded washi and choosing a seal. That's like my favorite part of the year is Christmas cards. And then Vanilla Christmas movie, always useful. I do love me a good Christmas movie. Vanilla support, so this is also like consoling, but with vanillas. And I like it how there's like family in there too, because this was definitely me during my vacation, which was right after Gilbert broke up with me the first time. This was me with my family, with my parents the whole time. Like, I don't think I've ever been as close to them since I moved out as that week. Alright, and then lastly I got a tuxedo cat, because this is what Brody looks like. He is a tuxedo cat. He is one of my parents' 2 cats, and my favorite cat, so my favorite living cat. So I just got that to mark him. Just couldn't resist getting that for him whenever I go to visit. So that is Papershire. I think there's some like family sheets on there that I just didn't think to get, that I might get to mark stuff with me and Aurora. But again, I don't know if it'll be too much because I don't know how often I'm going to see them again, but you know, I want to mark what I have to plan still. So there you go. So that's Papershire, and that is this haul. I think I'm going to cut it now. It's kind of like perfect timing for me to cut it. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be wonderful, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.